We have fallen in love with the beaches and the people of Samoa. Today we go explore the island and see what else it has to offer. Previously, we arrived in Samoa and quickly realized we were in for an adventure. We had a streak of bad luck and made some mistakes. We were so stressed out and really felt we were in over our heads. Thankfully, our luck turned around. We were able to explore Apia and start to enjoy what makes this island so amazing. The next morning, we woke up with a little surprise in our fale.
Check out the dog that made it in our hut.
Samoa actually has quite a few stray dogs running around the island. It was quite the surprise to wake up next to one. After an awesome breakfast, we were off to explore the island.
So the fales aren't for everybody. It's gotten a little bit rough and I needed to, get towels and, it's a little sandy. Some people can't handle it. So we met some people at dinner. And they said, okay, we'll see you at breakfast tomorrow morning, and we never saw them. And we're thinking that they just couldn't handle beach living. So they left.
Or there's a Samoan sea monster that takes families, because this happened more than once. We're not really sure what happened.
Some people might not like having a shared bathroom, but for us it's no big deal because most of the time we'd be in the ocean. So that works out.
What?
Here we are. We're driving.
To Cave Pool.
We don't run out of gas.
We realized we were running low on gas. Cave Pool is across the island, about a 50-minute drive from our fales. We were having trouble finding a gas station. We really weren't sure if there was one outside of Apia. To get to Apia from Cave Pool, we would have to drive an additional 30 minutes. Hopefully we'll come across something.
It's always a little bit uncomfortable when we're going places here because you never know if you're where you're supposed to be, like if you're allowed to drive through here. It's not like...
Somebody's driveway, somebody's house.
Yeah.
200 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Here we are at Cave Pool. It costs 15 tala for us to park, and for the 5 of us. There's Chris, figuring out his toys.
Cave Pool was so much colder than we expected. It took us a while to fully get used to the water. Cave Pool is a little swimming hole. It has super clear water and lots of fish swimming around. At one end, there's a fun cave to explore. The best part is when you're in the cave, you need to turn around, look out, then go underwater. This magical blue color appears. The blue took on different shades depending on where you were in the cave. It was so cool. Despite the cold water, we had a really good time. If you're brave and an expert swimmer, there's a little tunnel at the back of the cave that leads from one cave to another. Of course, Chris had to try it.
If you go over there, there's a cave. This is where you come up from the tunnel, underwater tunnel. It's pretty sweet.
Eventually, we finished up with Cave Pool and headed out to find food and gas and our next stop. We had a tough time finding food. In the villages, you'll find these small shacks. They sell non-perishable items like chips and Spam and cookies. We ended up having chips for lunch.
This one was 6 talas and 50 cents. So Chris got these little red things. He immediately spit his out. But look at Henry. He just ate his. Apparently it makes him go crazy. And Hobie's eating it too.
Next up, we wanted to check out some waterfalls.
So I asked in the store how to get to the waterfall, and they said follow me. Nice people in Samoa showing us how to get to the waterfall. We're gonna go see some falls, and once again you like pull in and you're not really sure what to do because it's just not very touristy, but there's a really nice lady over there that I'm sure we go pay her. We decided to not go see the waterfall. It was going to be really expensive for us, and we definitely get a good fair share of waterfalls in, or not in Auckland, but in New Zealand, so we decided not to spend, what was it, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70 tala for us to go see a waterfall. So,
Yeah, what's that in American money?
I can let you know. It would have been $28 for us to go see a waterfall, and we decided that that was just not quite worth it, especially considering we see so many amazingly beautiful free waterfalls in New Zealand.
We thought we would try another waterfall and see if it was a little more reasonably priced. Once again, this was another spot on private land where we had to pay a small fee to go see it. We have to make sure we have smaller bills and coins on us. It's often hard for these smaller places to make change. It was a beautiful waterfall in a beautiful location. We were glad we stopped. We were then off to our final stop for the day, the Ocean Trench. The biggest challenge of this spot is getting into it. You have a long, steep, and somewhat slippery ladder to climb down. We had to be extremely careful and slow. The water was way warmer than Cape Pool. Towards one end, there was a cave. We thought we would go explore it.
Wow, you're so strong!
There's a little bit of current in the trench. It pulls you forward and backward a bit. There are a few cables in the trench you can use to pull yourself around. Whenever Chris is around water, he loves to jump. It's starting to rub off on the kids. We love water and swimming. We could have spent all day here. Eventually, we had to leave and head back to our fale for dinner. We made it back just in time for another wonderful family-style dinner. Join us next time as we spend our last day at our fale, make an unscheduled trip to Apia, attend a Samoan church, and are faced with a big decision. Thank you for joining us on our journey. See you next time.